Kiana Satatu is Hanum Dum Super Boys. Are we ready for round number 6 of the Super Championship live from the Nurburgring? And here we go, folks. We are now on to round 6. It's hard to believe we're already 6 races into the season. And now it is getting spicy. Why isn't my headset working? There we go. Now it's back. There is the Rob Goblin. And we have Andy jumping in. We have Icon. Folks, how are we all doing? Icon, will you please post in to the Discord that we are live and tag at everybody in it. At everyone. If you wouldn't mind, that'd be great. I really would appreciate it. We're getting on and ready for qualifying at the Super Championship. Guaranteed dry start. A guaranteed dry start. But here we go, folks. I'm just going to get my little box up into the corner. I forgot to put it on, actually. Silly little me. There we go. My box is on in the corner. And we're here in the commentary box. And we're getting ready to watch a little bit of the practice going to happen. Oh, there's my box. There we go. I already sent it to the Discord. Awesome, dude. Thank you. I appreciate that. Boys, how are we all doing? Who's the first out on track? Andy is the first out on track. Getting ready for a little bit of qualifying. Fjordland. He's going slow out. Rob Goblin now coming out gets a 3-second time penalty for crossing over the white line. He's going to have to fix that. Yeah, he's better off to come back in, get rid of it. We're getting ready to watch everybody now coming out of the pit lane. Rob Goblin out. Andy has pulled over. I'm not really sure what Andy is up to. He is out though, and he's outlapped. The beautiful livery of Rob Goblin. Car looks fantastic. Designed and done himself. It looks very good. It looks very good indeed. Andy's car looks very good also. 6 people in the chat, boys. If you haven't run it, please do hit that like button. I really would appreciate it. The more people we have here, the absolute better for the championship. Lucy WU is going to be filling in for I'm not sure who he's filling in for. He's filling in a Bex Bull for Thomas. No, not Thomas. For oh god, I can't remember his bloody name. Lelost, that's the one. He's filling in for Lelost. Tommy Justin gets out of the way, back into the pits. Icon now out on track at the moment. We're waiting on Lucas Killa to jump in. He will be filling in for Team Sarouche today. Icon out on track. Rob Goblin is now out on track also. Bit of qualifying going on today, folks. Did I set up... Slowest first, I did. Okay, thank God. I thought I messed up the settings, but I didn't. Thank God. Everybody is out on track at the moment. Rob Goblin at the moment leading the pack. Andy following close behind him. Everybody on a warm-up lap now at the moment. Ooh, it looked like Andy. Did he crash or was that just lag? Rob Goblin letting him go. I'm just going to post it up in the Discord myself. Seven people here, boys. Thank you so much. We are watching now the qualifying Rob Goblin. We're watching Rob Goblin at the moment, but we're going to move on and see how Icon's getting on. Icon's going to be moving. Lucy WU filling in for Lelos today. Super Pound now jumping in. A lot of lag coming from that car. A lot of lag. Icon smoothly out on track. Holding in nicely indeed. Tommy Justin out on track, looking very smooth also. Right up behind Icon. And there is Einfach Thomas out on track now as well. Andy is on the main, he's on the main road at the moment. He is the guy leading the pack at the moment, closely followed by Rob Goblin. Rob Goblin could be in for good points today. He's claiming that he's going to be on good points today, but so is everybody else. Super Pow is on fire at the moment. He has been racing very, very well at the moment. and is currently leading the championship. He is the man to catch for Icon and Call Me Justin as they search to catch up with him. It's all within 11 points at the top of the table, so anything could happen here today. Anything could happen here today. Andy, though, pushing hard around the Nordschleife. Or I mean the Nürburgring. I suppose it is the Nordschleife as well. It's not the Nordschleife because it's a 24-hour track, but you could call it the Nordschleife. Rap Goblin, though, looking very solid, I'd have to say. He seems to know the track quite well, in fairness. Heating up his tyres, trying to get a little bit of heat into them. Lucy W pushing really quite hard. Running in third at the moment. Icon, Call Me Justin. Icon out in the Sarouche. We're waiting on Lucas Killa. He's going to be filling in for Jaggy Marathon today. I presume. Icon just taking it nice and handy around, not trying to spoil his tyres too much. Thomas is out in track pushing as well to try and catch up with everybody, and so is Superpow. The car Superpow looks very good, to be fair. In fairness, that livery looks very, very nice. The yellow and the black, this week it's usually yellow and white for Team Devil Racing. They're on the outlap at the moment. And there goes Thomas passing by Icon. Icon just pulling over to let him by. People are going to be getting close now to the start. Lucy Wu is definitely pushing, looking to be the first car. Oh, nearly an accident there. Andy lets Lucy by. Rob Goblin stays within touching distance of Andy. Just staying behind him. Doesn't need to overtake him. They don't need to race right now. Call Me Justin, though, is starting to catch them. And Thomas is as well. We'll start to see. I'm eating rice. I'm eating my rice gimme and min. Gimme and min? I'm not sure what that is. Icon's still out on track, not wasting his tyres. He doesn't need to go fast. Superpow, though, is pushing to catch up. He wants to get a lap in. Eight people in the stream, boys. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you're new, please do hit that subscribe button. We're going to get going here shortly. We're just watching everybody on their outlap at the moment. They're going setting. It's a qualifying session right now. If you haven't done it already, please do hit that like button. I really would appreciate it. It helps out massively with our push to get to that 900 hour watch time that we need to get monetized. Lucy is in looking to push now for a fast lap. Is going to melt those tires though at the speed he or she is going. Rob Goblin now into second. Andy just holding back a little bit. Rob Goblin looking to start to pick up the pace a little bit, trying to get some decent heat into those tires. There's a bit of a variation in cars today, I see, though. Like Lucy seems to be in the Porsche, and Rob Goblin is in the GTR or the Nissan. Call Me Justin is in the Porsche. Andy is in the Porsche. Thomas appears to be in the Porsche. I didn't get a good look at it there. It could be the Toyota. It is the Toyota. Icon in the Porsche, and Superpow is in the I can't get a decent look at it. It appears to be the Porsche, and it is indeed the Porsche. So it would appear. Could be the Toyota though. I haven't got a decent look at it yet. No, it is the Toyota he is using. He is in the Toyota. And Lucy has started his fast lap, and now he's going to push. He's pushing now to try and get a fast lap on. Rob Goblin now starts his fast lap, along with Call Me Justin and Andy. Everybody now is on a push lap. Thomas is going to be getting close to it, and so will be Icon. And so will Superpow. Superpow is about halfway through the course now at the moment. But Lucy W, the first out on to push for a fast lap. Rob Goblin pushing too. Call Me Justin pushing also. There's time for about 3 laps. I think people will have time for about 3 laps before the start of the race. Oh, Rob Goblin gets a little bit. Call Me Justin goes through. Rob Goblin moves into the slipstream. We've got a little bit of a race, do we? Rob Goblin, though, is pulling a nice little slipstream off of Call Me Justin. Nice, gets up on the... He gets a nice exit there, too, actually. So does Call Me Justin. Call Me Justin pushing. Call Me Justin looking for a win today on his home turf. This is home turf for Lucy W, Einfact Thomas, and Leo... Or no, for Invisible Trio, and a couple of other drivers. Lucas Killa as well. Superpow starting to get close. Icon is now starting his fast lap. And there goes Icon pushing. Now Icon is on a push lap. Thomas now also on a push lap. Everybody is on a push lap. Rob Goblin on a push lap. Zooming past. Andy zooming through. Oh, Call Me Justin's gone off. Call Me Justin definitely got up onto the turf. And Andy will be raging trying to get past him. Call Me Justin will be slowing down Andy now with those dirty tyres. And Andy goes to the outside. Looks for a way past. And does go past Call Me Justin. Rob Goblin racing his own race. Andy pushing now. Could be a big win for the Norwegians today. We still haven't had a Norwegian win in any event in the Super Championship so far this year. In the 6 rounds we've gone through so far, there has not been a Norwegian winner. It's unusual. Jumping Moose is usually somewhere on the podium, but not in recent times. Unusual for the Norwegian. But Andy could be the man here today to put the Norwegians back on top. Lucy W pushing as well, out in front at the moment. A little bit of lag. Andy now. 15 minutes left in the quali session. Andy now pushing, could be the man for pole. Those clouds look rather dangerous. Those clouds look rather dangerous indeed. Rob Goblin pushing. Call Me Justin now really pushing Andy, and he's right behind him too. You'll see Call Me Justin just emerge out behind Andy there. Everybody pushing to qualify. Lucy will be the first to cross the line with a fast lap. Only 7 people here out of the 14 drivers. Very concerning. Very concerning indeed. Just gonna put a quick message in. Ten people here, boys. Thank you so much for tuning in. I do appreciate it. We're going to be getting going here now very, very shortly. And in comes the rain. The expected rain. Greta has left the room. I didn't know he was here. Invisible Trio now. Simi69 has jumped in. And so has Invisible Trio. I'm not sure what the precipitation level is going to be like. But rain is definitely coming in. I'm not sure if it's light or what. Lucy is going to be the first car to cross the line. Could be a very interesting cross the line for Lucy. Could end up being the fastest car on track, just based on the fact that it's starting to rain and nobody is getting any closer. Icon really pushing now. Andy rounding that final corner. Now he's onto the main straight. Is the rain starting to let up a small bit? And Lucy crosses the line with a 7:16, the fastest car on track right now. But Andy looks like he's going to steal that show. He is 1.2 seconds faster than anybody else on track at the moment. Six likes on the stream, boys. Thank you ever so much. And Andy will cross the line with a 7:14, the fastest car on track at the moment. We'll have to wait and see what Call Me Justin is doing. Is he faster or is he slower? Here he comes. No, he's going to be very slow in comparison. He's going to be only good for third. Where's Rob Goblin? Rob Goblin's only on the main straight now. Thomas will cross the line and he will be slow. Thomas crosses the line, goes fourth fastest. Rob Goblin goes fifth fastest. Icon is in purple. He is on a purple lap. The rain's still lurking. Not affecting, but still is there. And he's 5 seconds faster than anybody on track. He is faster than the current fast lap of Andy by 5 seconds, which is a 7:09. Could be even faster when he crosses the line. And crosses the line at 7:09.4. How is the championship rival going? Super Pow really pushing now. How will he be? How will he be through this final set of sectors? Here goes Super Pow. He'll cross the barrier now. Is he faster? It's not telling me if he's faster or not. He looks to be a little bit faster, but it's hard to know. We'll have to see when he crosses the line. Definitely looked like he lost time there. I wonder, did he get up on a wet part of the track? He will be slower than Icon. And it looks like he might be slower than Andy. He is going to be slower than Andy. goes fourth fastest. 10 people here now. Greta Thunberg out on track. Simi69 out on track. Invisible Trio out on track. They're all on outlaps. And there is only 9 minutes left in the session. They're going to have to push extremely hard to get a lap in. I crashed. Super Pow claims he crashed. "11 people here. Missing 3. We could have a full grid here today. I have a voice message from the Rob Goblin. 2 voice messages from the Rob Goblin. Give me 1 second, folks. Sorry folks, I was just responding to Mr. Rob Goblin. He was wondering, he had an inquiry about an issue he's having. I just informed him of it. Kicked you twice, Greta? Icon, fastest by 4 seconds. How's Andy going though? Could Andy be on another fast one? We will now find out. Greta said it keeps kicking him out. Dude, it's your internet. You might want to reset it real quick. Oh, and Andy's into the barrier. How's Super Pow going though? He's on an outlap. He will struggle to get a lap on in time. There's only 5 minutes left in the session. We will allow people to complete one more fast lap. 1 lap left to complete. We'll go slightly over time, but that's okay. Just gonna see what Mr. Rob Goblin said. I'm replying to you, Rob Goblin, on WhatsApp. Might as well just have you here. I can't get round to start a new lap in time. There's no problem, dude. But what I'm going to allow everybody to get one last fast lap. Like Icon's on an outlap, Andy is on an outlap, so everybody's going to be allowed an extra lap to allow everybody to try and catch up if they want to. One second, folks. Rob Goblin sending me another voice message. 12 people here, boys. Thank you so much. We're getting one last lap in. There is one last lap. Oh, fuck's sake. One last lap in. People are going to be allowed to get one more lap to try and catch up. Call me Justin, running down 11th. People, if you back out to the lobby menu, your lap times get void. Don't back out to the main or to the lobby menu, because your lap times will be void. As you can see, Call Me Justin had his lap time void. Your lap times will be deleted if you back out to the lobby menu. Generally, sometimes it doesn't happen, but sometimes it does, and unfortunately this is one of those times. I don't have control over that. Oh, Icon gets a little bit out of shape. Ooh, Icon's on another fast one. Everybody's going to be given one last chance to get a fast lap. They need to cross the line to get that lap, though. They need to cross the line before the 18:30 mark to be given that extra time. So they've got 2 minutes to cross the line for the start of that lap. So we're watching on board with Einfach, Thomas. Invisible Trio's already out. Who is on? Who is close? Super Power, you're going to have to cross the line and do it very fast. You've got a minute. A minute to get to that line. A minute to get to that line to get the fast lap. Eight people, thank you so much for still tuning in, boys. We're going to be getting going here shortly. There's a final lap for everybody at the moment. Give me 1 second. Rob Goblin sent me another Okay, boys. It is now the 30 mark. Did Super Pow get past the line? He did. So now everybody has got 7 minutes to get to that line and get a fast lap in. Thomas has given up. Your special livery looks awesome, dude. Looks very, very good. Mass amount on track. Greta with a penalty. Super Pow pushing. Icon appears to be on another fast one. We'll get going here in 6 minutes. 6 minutes. 6 minutes is when we're racing. 6 minutes to the start of this race. Call me Justin. Lads, I'm not too happy about you doing nothing. It seems very suspicious, considering it is a reverse grid day. I don't like that you're doing nothing. I don't like that. Rob has some sort of an excuse. He backed out to the lobby menu and now he didn't know that. But both of you are doing nothing. It seems very suspicious. Super Pow has gone off. Oh, he's gone off again. Icon pushing, currently leading, and he's gone off. Lucy on an outlap. Super Pow really pushing to try and catch Icon. And there is only 4 minutes left from oh, and Super Pow's off. Invisible Trio pushing now. Invisible Trio will cross the line and might be putting it to Icon. Greta gets out of his way. Invisible Trio moves up into 4th. Super Pow into the pits. It will start at 30, but I'm giving everybody the extra 7 minutes to cross the to get an extra lap. The people that have crossed the line at the 30 mark will be given the lap. Okay, gentlemen, if that's the way you want to play this game, we will go into investigations as to if people are manipulating the reverse grid system, because to me, that's what it looks like. Super Pow, you were in 4th. You are now in 9th. There's going to be investigations. I'm going to introduce the new penalty system this weekend, I think. Call me Justin, you were up there as well. You're waiting for the start, but you backed out of the race, and now you're starting from the very bottom of the grid, which means you start at the very top of the grid. There's going to be investigations, lads. You set your 2 laps, and you backed out to the main menu. You could have pitted. You could have just gone through the pit lane. You didn't need to exit and then delete the lap. Shut your gob, you have an excuse because you didn't know about it. Okay, gentlemen, we're going to go racing. We're going racing. And it's lights out and away we go. People get off the line while Massam goes fastest, but so does Greta, and Greta is leading this race. But now comes back Simi69, he moves up to second. Greta Thunberg goes wide. Simi69 makes contact with him. In fact, Thomas makes contact with him. There's contact all over the place. Rob Goblin has dropped down into 9th. And Simi69 just war all over the place. People are scrambling for position. Greta Thunberg is leading though. Super Pow up into 2nd now. Tommy Justin in 3rd. Andy in 4th. In fact, Thomas in 5th. Massam in 6th. Icon in 7th. Invisible Trio in 8th. And Rob Goblin is in 9th. Lucy W down in 10th. It's Simi69. What happened to him? He is down in 11th. I'm not sure what happened to him. Oh, he's gone. Oh, he's lost it. And he's into the barriers. Massam is off as well. Rob Goblin running in 9th. Lucy running in 8th. Invisible Trio in 7th. There's jockeying for position. Greta is leading this race though. Greta being under pressure from Call Me Justin. Andy is under pressure as well. And Icon is now up into 5th, battling with his championship rival, Super Pow. Icon pushing. Super Pow behind. Invisible Trio right behind Super Pow as well. Greta running in 4th. Or in 1st, should I say. Oh, there's contact between Call Me Justin and Icon. Call Me Justin came out worse than it though. He's in 3rd at the moment. But Icon's dropped down to 4th. And right behind him, Super Pow. But the team Ragnarok are battling at the front. And they're holding the position. Oh, there's contact. Greta's off the track. Bedlam. Call Me Justin gets a penalty. I'm not sure for what. Icon moves up into 2nd. Super Pow in 3rd. Call Me Justin in 4th. There is anarchy all over the track. Simi69 now behind Rob Goblin. Oh, and Simi69's gone off. He's really struggling out there. Massam in 9th. There's war at the front. Call Me Justin has a massive penalty. Super Pow in 3rd. Icon in 2nd. And Andy leading this race. Greta Thunberg down in 6th now. Invisible Trio looking to make a move on Greta. And he goes around him. Thomas right on the tail of Greta now. Greta right behind Lucy, looking to make a move. There goes Greta, up on the inside. Goes past him, retakes 6th, and goes off the track. Call Me Justin battling with Super Pow, Invisible Trio, and Lucy is right behind them. Icon as gaining on Andy. Andy's gone off, he's spun round. Super Pow now will pick up 2nd place, moves into 2nd. Call Me Justin up into 3rd. Oh, there's contact and Super Pow's off. Rob Goblin and Simi69 battling for position. Simi69 looks to the outside line. Rob Goblin defending well. Oh, that was very close. Simi69 made contact by the looks of it, but does go past Rob Goblin. Rob holds his composure though. Rob Goblin still going. Simi69 off the track. Massam in 9th. Super Pow down in 8th after that incident. Call Me Justin. Oh, Invisible Trio. They look to make a move on each other. Andy running at 2nd. Icon already 6 seconds out in the lead. Andy Now under pressure from Call Me Justin. And Call Me Justin and Invisible Trio are battling it. And Call Me Justin's into the barrier. And now Invisible Trio takes third. Andy's still in second. Just about. In fact, Thomas moves up into fourth. Lucy down in fifth. And Call Me Justin down in sixth. The big 9-second penalty. Greta Thunberg running in seventh. Super Pow down in eighth. Massam down in ninth. And Simi69 down in 10th with Rob Goblin close behind. Tyres are starting to whittle away. Invisible Trio now starting to close in on Andy. Call Me Justin way down the pack. Greta Thunberg doing very well. Greta Thunberg's off. And this comes right back into Super Pow's hands. Super Pow, 2 seconds. Really starting to catch Greta Thunberg now. This is all about damage control for Super Pow now. Right on the tail of Greta Thunberg. And Greta Thunberg's off. He's gone off the track. Massam really struggling. Here comes Simi. And right behind Simi is Rob Goblin, who is maintaining quite good composure. He's only 3 seconds off of Simi. And Massam really struggling out there. Close between people for fourth, third and fifth. Call Me Justin not too far behind either. Has a massive 9-second time penalty to serve though. Invisible Trio right behind his teammate, who now has a 2-second time penalty. Andy now really starting to pull away from the pack. And they're moving on to the straight. And 12 people in the stream, boys. Thank you so much. We're getting underway here now. Icon 6 seconds out. Andy 6 seconds behind him. Lucy 6 seconds behind Andy. And there's jockeying for third place at the moment. Invisible Trio hunting down Lucy. Call Me Justin obviously got into some issues. Served a time penalty. And here comes Super Pow storming down behind him. And Super Pow does get ahead of Call Me Justin. Icon up into first. Still there. Andy 7 seconds behind him. Lucy, what an epic showing Lucy's performing today. Invisible Trio in fourth. In fact, Thomas in fifth. Super Pow in sixth. Greta Thunberg not very far behind Super Pow. Call Me Justin in 8th. Not too far behind. Simi69 and Massam are starting to battle now. Rob Goblin really showing some true strategic skills. I think he started on a nice set of tyres, because there is no damage in them whatsoever. Simi69 gets past his teammate Massam. Greta Thunberg running up in 7th at the moment. 11 people in the stream, boys. If you haven't done already, please do hit that like button for me. Super Pow now starting to hunt down Thomas. Icon's tyres are starting to fade a little bit. Still lapping a lot faster than anybody else. Invisible Trio 3 seconds behind Lucy. Oh, sorry guys, I got really dizzy there. Oh. Guys, I just have to turn off my camera for a second. I feel really dizzy. Just give me 1 second, guys. Something's wrong. Something's not right. Sorry guys, I had a dizzy moment there. I apologize. Apologize guys, apologies. I just had a moment there. I got really dizzy. Sorry. Oh, Icon and Andy battling. Jockeying for first. What happened to Icon? He's got damage. He must have gone off the track. Here goes Andy. 5/1000ths of a second separate them. What happened to Icon? 2/10 of a second separate them now. Lucy in on it now. And all of a sudden, this race is reopened. I'm okay, Kyoto. I'm okay, dude. Thanks. I really do. I appreciate that, but I really do. But I just had a dizzy spell. I don't know why. I suspect it's just because I'm trying to pump up the race, you know, and I'm just losing breath. But I'm good. I'm good now. Super Pound now starting to try and catch up with everybody. Oh, Greta's off the track and down into 8th. Should I say Simi down in 9th. Tires are starting to go off. Massam under pressure from Rob Goblin, and Rob Goblin goes through. Oh, and Massam slams into the wall. Huge accident. Huge accident. Smoke coming off his car. Rob Goblin now in the hunt for Simi. Andy now in the lead. I'm not sure what happened. I wasn't paying attention. I was too busy watching what happened to Rob Goblin. S&T Bunny, how are you doing? Icon now 9/10, 8/10 off of the lead. He was in the lead originally, but I'm not sure what happened to him. He must have had an accident because now Andy's way out in the lead. And they're jockeying and they're battling back and forth. And you can see how close this is. Icon really gaining on him. But Andy is leading this race. Won by a point. Antrim almost blew the Joe McDonough away by a point. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Icon nearly gets up onto the gravel. That would have been the end of it. Andy now really is 1.5 seconds out in the lead. And here comes Lucy on top of Icon. Lucy looking for a way past Icon now. And Andy is 2 seconds and Icon's gone off the track. Lucy now up into second. Andy way out now, 2.1 seconds, and Icon's dropped all the way back. Invisible Trio now really starting to hunt down Icon. And in fact, Thomas and Superpow will be as well. Did Rob Goblin play a blinder with staying on hard compound tyres? I think he did. I think he really did. Icon now starting to catch Lucy a little bit. You can see that time dropping down. Definitely a faster car in a straight line. Super Pow now struggling to catch Thomas. Tyres are starting to become a problem for people. Greta Thunberg down in 8th at the moment. Andy's into the pits. Lucy stays out. Icon now into the pits as well. Invisible Trio into the pits. Lucy stayed out. Invisible Trio, Einfact Thomas, Icon, Anti are in the... Oh, and Super Pow nearly lost it. Super Pow dives into the pits now as well. All on medium tyres. Everybody refueling. Rob Goblin dropped down to 11th again. I'm not sure what happened there. He must have had an incident. Icon now back out on wet compound tyres. Interesting decision. Very interesting decision. Icon down in 4th at the moment behind Andy. Is it raining down there? Andy out at the moment. Commie Justin has gone round. And there goes Icon now. Moves up into 3rd. Starting to hunt down Andy now a little bit. Greta into the pits. Massam stays out. Massam. Oh, he missed the pit lane. He missed the pit lane. Rob Goblin now into the pits. Greta comes out. Rob Goblin in. Putting on new tyres. Refueling. Massam stays out. Icon gets overtaken by Commie Justin. Oh, and there goes Invisible Trio past Icon now as well. But Icon comes back. Oh, he goes off the track and sends Invisible Trio off. He just lost control of the car. Icon lets him through though. Icon stops up and lets him through. What an incident that was. And here comes Thomas. And Rob Goblin. Massam is off the track. Here comes Rob Goblin. Rob Goblin on an outlap. Icon is now under pressure. Oh, and Icon's off the track again. And here comes Super Pow. The rain's starting to come in. How bad is it is the question. 3 laps in and Lucy is leading this race by quite a large margin. Andy following close behind. Icon now. It is starting to rain, and Rob Goblin on an outlap at the moment. Massam starting to struggle out there. The rain is coming in, and you can see it coming in too. Massam really starting to struggle. Greta Thunberg definitely starting to struggle as a 3-second time penalty. Simi 69 definitely going to start to struggle. Super Pow now really close to Icon. Lucy way out in the lead. Coming into a damp part of the track. Andy now starting to catch Lucy just a little bit. So is Commie Justin starting to catch Andy. Icon starting to struggle. And here comes the rain. Massam really starting to struggle out there. Oh, Massam's off again. Greta Thunberg with a big penalty. Super Pow right on the tail of Icon now. 14 people in the stream, boys. Thank you ever so much. I really do appreciate all of you tuning in for the Super Championship this way. Massam is in trouble and is running out of fuel, and Rob Goblin is reeling him in. Greta Thunberg, penalty on his car, and he's running out of tyres. Simi69 really starting to run out of fuel, but Super Pow is starting to catch Icon. Lucy going to start to struggle now with a loss of tyres and a loss of fuel. Everybody's starting to struggle out there. Andy now is under pressure from Call Me Justin. Invisible Trio is now starting to catch Call Me Justin, but so is Thomas. And Icon now definitely under pressure from his championship rival Super Pow. Rob Goblin really starting to reel him in. Invisible Trio's off. And Super Pow goes ahead of Icon. And Super Pow now, 2 seconds. Lucy comes into the pits. Where's Andy? He's just rounding the long straight. You won by a point. Well done, S&T. Now Lucy's into the pits. Where is Andy? Refueling. Here comes Andy. And now Lucy's released. Where is Andy? Here comes Andy, coming down the pit lane straight. And where is Lucy? Lucy's just out. And the lap times are changing. Call Me Justin comes into the pits. Thomas now goes past Call Me Justin. Icon really struggling. Rob Goblin has gone past Massam. Icon into the pits now as well. Call Me Justin refueling. Greta Thunberg forced to slow down. Rob Goblin starting to catch Greta now, and will be within his pit window too. Could Rob Goblin catch Greta and move further up into the points? Simi69 now into the pits. Icon is back out and he's hunting down Call Me Justin. Super Pow stays out. Lucy still leading this race. Andy is now struggling to catch Lucy. Invisible Trio now. Super Pow running in 5th. Call Me Justin down in 6th and Icon down in 7th. Oh, and Call Me Justin's gone wide. Re-enters the track really dangerously. Icon though, right on his tail. Here goes Icon, right along up the inside of him. And Icon moves up into 6th and is now hunting down Super Pow. The 3 main championship protagonists are all 5th, 6th and 7th. Rob Goblin. Simi 60 or Greta Thunberg stayed out. Simi 69 has a penalty. Rob Goblin now will be getting closer and closer and closer to those in front. Super Pow now. That deficit has been reduced by 2 seconds, as you can see. Unless Lucy makes a very big mistake, he seems fairly comfortable. Andy now is pushing though. Andy wants that first Norwegian win of the year. Oh, Invisible Trio's off the track! Which brings his teammate right back into this. And Super Pow to that as well. Super Pow really pushing, trying to catch in Einfact Thomas. Greta Thunberg's off. Oh, Simi 69 looking, it seems like he was struggling there. Rob Goblin is catching him. Greta Thunberg really starting to struggle out there on those tyres. Rob Goblin is running into points at the moment. Simi 69 really honing in on Greta Thunberg, who is struggling with tyre wear. Massam really struggling. Has ran out of fuel and is in deep trouble. Icon has reduced it now to 23 seconds from Super Pow. Oh, Lucy nearly loses it. We'll have lost a little bit of time to Andy there. Lucy 13 seconds now ahead of Andy. Super Pow starting to cone in on Thomas. 4 seconds separates them. Simi 69 starting to get close to Greta. Rob Goblin starting to catch up with the 2 in front. Simi 69 with a 3-second time penalty. Icon pushing super hard to catch Super Pow. He can't drive into the pit. What do you mean you can't drive into the pit? He's on an outlap. That's a weird glitch. Greta staying out though. Burning them tyres, but Icon now has reduced it to 16 seconds. Rob Goblin is reducing that time to Simi and to Greta Thunberg. 13 seconds is all that separates Icon from Super Pow. And Thomas is starting to gain on his teammate. And Andy is starting to gain on the leader. The final lap of this race is now underway and Lucy leads it. Call me Justin's off. Simi69 starting to catch Greta. 4/10 of a second separate them. And goes through Simi69. Greta Thunberg really struggling now. Greta Thunberg losing a lot of time to Rob Goblin. Just with all those tyres dead. Everybody starting their final lap. Icon starts his final lap. He's now 15 seconds off of Super Pow. Andy is reduced it to 11 seconds. Is Lucy starting to struggle on them tyres, I wonder? Lucy really starting to struggle. Andy is going faster though. Super Pow going to be under pressure from Icon very shortly. Simi69 had to serve that penalty. Greta Thunberg stays out again. Lucy now starting to come under pressure from Andy. Icon has a 0.5 second time penalty. Invisible Trio lets by Super Pow. Not sure what happened there, maybe he went off the track. Thomas now starting to come under pressure from Super Pow. Icon really pushing though. Greta Thunberg really starting to struggle now. Can Lucy hold on with 10 seconds ahead of him? Icon pushing. Rap Goblin starting to catch Greta Thunberg. Oh, did Greta get a little bit out of shape there? It looked like he might have. Lucy 10 seconds out ahead. Lucy 10 seconds now. Andy's starting to hunt him. Icon now starting to hone in on Invisible Trio. Oh, Icon looking for a way to squeeze past. Goes up the inside. Oh, nothing happens though. He looked to make a move, but nothing can come of it. Here goes Icon on Invisible Trio. And Icon goes round him. And now Icon's in the pursuit of Super Pow. How close will Icon get to Super Pow is the question. There is not long left to make that choice. Super Pow, oh, does it nearly make contact with Thomas? Lucy rounds the corner in his first ever championship race as a fucking reserve driver. And he crosses the line and he takes his first ever win in the Super Championship. A podium, a victory on his debut race. What an epic race from Lucy Woo. What an epic race. And Andy will take home second place. And in fact, Thomas could be under pressure for third because here comes Super Pow. Super Pow moves up into third. But Thomas goes back into the slipstream. What could happen here? Thomas now really in the slipstream. Oh, and it's ended. And Lucy wins. Now, please, Lucy, would you please go to track? Please go to the track side for the national anthem of Germany and drive at half speed. If you wouldn't mind, please proceeding to go to the track. And so I can view for the national anthem. Lucy, the only car to be on track, gentlemen, and drive at half speed, Lucy, for your national anthem. Let me find it. I don't know what's going on with my phone. Oh no, that's not the right anthem. There we go. Okay, everybody, please be respectful of the German national anthem. Driving at half speed, Lucy. Congratulations, Lucy. Congratulations, Lucy from Germany. What an epic victory it was for you today. An epic, epic, epic victory. Congratulations to all the drivers Well done. A very well done race indeed. A very well done. Epic race. I suspect there's going to be so many complaints. But don't forget, folks, it was only light damage. So take it easy on me with the incident reports. But anyway, folks, well done. Great race. Really enjoyed it. But comes with the problem with the Nürburgring, and why it was the first time it's ever been ran on the Super Championship, is that it is so long, and once a gap is created, despite the first lap being really, really entertaining, it can go pretty uneventful. Can you send the Discord link? Yeah, sure, dude. Icon, can you send in the Discord link? Why do I do it? I have moderators for that. Thanks, DC. I didn't even see you were there, DC. I appreciate it, bro. For Lucy? Yeah, no problem, dude. Well done, everybody. Good race. Well done. We move on to the Red Bull Ring. The Red Bull Ring is where we will see some proper, hopefully a little bit closer racing. There'll be quite a few laps there. But the Nürburgring, in fairness, for its first time on the Super Championship, it was a good race. I'd have to admit it was a good race. At the very beginning it was anyway. I think the right car selection was made. I think the GR1s were definitely the right car selection. Definitely the right car selection. They just raced really well. They raced really, really well. I'm pretty happy with the way they raced. But yeah. It's very well done. Very, very well done. Anyway, folks, it is time for me to back out and go get a drink before I pass out. I had a little episode in the middle of the stream. I just got really dizzy. I don't know what happened to me, but I thought I was going to faint. Anyway, folks, without further ado, it is time for me to go for a little while. I might come back later actually and do a little stream, but I'll have to let you know. I have to go and collect Nunstone 69 from work, and maybe she goes to bed when she gets home, and I might do a little stream. But I'll have to let you know, folks. Without anyway further ado, go to Milam August, Slán a bhaile.